Los Angeles Warm Farm Collective connects marginalized communities to each other and to our natural environment by cultivating earthworm castings from locally obtained organic waste matter. Our cooperative business structure models innovative power dynamics that affirm all identities, re-envision labor, and mobilize and empower the oppressed. As for API Forward Movement, formerly known as APIOPA, they cultivate healthy, long-lasting, and vibrant communities through grassroots organizing. So give it up for LA Worm Farm Collective and API Forward Movement.
Hello. So bright.
Hi. Once again, here we are on stage. It's kind of bright. It's sort of hard to see. How's everybody doing this evening?
Stuff coming up, including a bike tour. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. My team is over there with Eileen, Rayvon, Paul.
And Micah.
Everyone's over there. Linda, Micah. So our table's over there. Please head over, talk with them, and learn about what we're doing. Thanks.
Okay. So I'm Linda Wei, as part of the LA Worm Farm Collective, and we're just a collective of worm farmers that believe in healthy soil and healthy communities. We basically harvest worm castings. We bond over planting seeds and especially over seedlings. They are the cutest things ever to see when you're looking at the dirt and there's tiny little leaves popping up. And we end up having potlucks because when you plant seeds and it's food, then the food grows and then you get to eat it. So our farm is in Atwater Village, and our work days are on the third Sunday of each month. So if you're interested in worms, if you're interested in worm castings, we've got a table over there. Stephanie Chen is hosting the table currently, and we got Stephanie Van and Haibo. Did I say that right? Okay. Up here to make the announcement. To move on to our activity up here. Why are we up here, all four of us, together? Well, we decided to collaborate with API Forward Movement to put together a series of worm stretches for you this evening. We decided to focus on worm stretches because this way we can move metaphorically when it is that we feel cramped. Move when we feel metaphorically cramped. No, wait, hang on, let me try again. Move when, no, I'm just joking. Okay, so basically, these worm stretches are about how it is that you take care of yourself. Sometimes you guys are sitting at work, sometimes you feel like you're sitting down and you're in a cramped environment, and these are just some small movements, some ways to take care of yourself, let your body kind of feel the space that it is in by expanding your muscles and by like feeling your tendons and reconnecting to that part of yourself. The second reason why it is that we decided to put together some worm stretches is because these worm stretches are about making space and joining with friends, with consent. Joining with friends with consent. And the third reason why it is that we put together these worm stretches is to learn a little bit about earthworms. They're not just the little wrigglers that you see crawling around in the ground that look kind of startled whenever it is that you dig them up. There's a number of other biological facts about them, and we'll share them with you as we go through these stretches. Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so as Linda Wei mentioned, we're going to be doing stretches inspired by worm behavior. And because worms are collective, these are going to be partner stretches. So if you feel comfortable doing so, we ask that you find a partner. You can also do these stretches alone if you like. So get up if you are able. Find a partner. And Hai and I are going to model consensual partner seeking.
My name is Hai with the LA Worm Farm Collective, and this is Steph.
Some of the API Forward Movement staff will be in the crowd to help out if you need assistance. So Micah and Linda right there.
Word. So Steph, I'd be honored if you were my partner tonight. Would you like to be my partner?
Emphatic, clear yes. And in our partnership, do you consent to me touching you during these stretches?
Yes. I'll let you know if something comes up for me. Do you consent if I touch you?
Per the stretches, yes.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Okay, so find your partner, ask for consent, For the first one, you're going to be facing your partner, and you're going to put your right hand on their left shoulder, and then you're going to use your left hand to grab your left foot, and you're going to use each other to balance. And you're going to get that good stretch in your leg. No, like this way. So watch them. Linda Wei and Diana are modeling for you.
Awesome. So worms like us, they use touch to communicate, like any other senses.
So when you're ready, you can switch and put your left hand on their right shoulder and then use your right hand to grab your right foot and get that stretch in the other thigh or the other hip.
And like life, we're always seeking balance.
Get that good stretch. Take a good breath with each other. Like, okay, when you feel ready, you can release. And in the next one, you are going to be back to back with your partner. And so watch Diana and Linda Wei. You're going to bend down and reach for each other's forearms and hold on, because this is community. You're going to hold on.
So for worms, their soil is their home. Our house or apartment or wherever we call home is our home. And so when worms are out of the soil, they try to roll up like we are right now together as a cluster to protect each other and themselves.
So last deep breath. Okay, release when you're ready. So this is our third out of 4 stretches, and this is your last partner stretch. So you're going to face your partner again and hold onto one another's forearms. And then you're going to trust each other, and you're both going to lean back.
Lean back.
Lean back.
So worms, like some humans, are hermaphroditic. They have female and male reproductive organs. And so to procreate, they exchange DNA by hugging, like what we're doing right now.
Aww. Take a good last breath with each other. That feel good? So before we transition to our last stretch, if you want to thank your partner for your partnership and thank yourself, this will be a good time. So for our last stretch, we are going to get into groups of 5. So you're going to find 4 other people and form a circle. So go ahead, do that first. Groups of 5. Organize yourselves into a circle. Circle up. If you can't find 5, that's okay. We make do in life, right? So if you have 3, make a group of 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we're meeting in 5 because worms have 5 hearts. Crazy, right? I know, crazy.
So you're going to, similar to the last stretch, you're going to hold onto each other's forearms and then lean back all together. Feel the heart, feel your warm being expand. Feel your hearts expanding together. Inhale. Exhale real slow.
So like us, worms are collective in nature. We come together to make group decisions.
Okay, whenever you're ready, let go, but make eye contact, communicate first so one person doesn't just like fall back.
We wouldn't want that situation. All right.
Yay. Thank you everyone for participating. I'm going to hand it back to Linda Wei and Diana for some final thoughts.
I have final thoughts. This is a good one. I've got final thoughts.
You have final thoughts about the worms? Thank you.
How
for
do you guys
participating.
feel?
Yeah?
Yeah?
You
Was
feel
that
warm,
fun?
inspired? Yeah?
Okay, I'm going to hand this over to Diana. The only thing I have to say is that we have a long symposium coming up on May 20th. It's called Tuesday Night Talks, and the theme is nourishment. Please come and ask us about that over at our tables. Diana?
Cool. Thanks. And I also really recommend that if you can volunteer with the Worm Farm Collective. I did, and it was a great experience. So just a note about a couple upcoming events that we have. We have on Sunday, May 21st, we're doing an iHeart Chinatown bike tour. So if you want to sign up for that, please check out our table. We're working with some Korean elders in Koreatown who want to teach kimchi, teach how to make kimchi. So save the date, Saturday, June 17th. Our Korean aunties are going to be teaching us. And we are also starting up a Chinatown running group on Wednesday nights. And we're also going to be doing a bunch of summer hiking trips. So sign up, join us. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thanks, everybody. Hope you had fun.
Let's hear it again for LA Worm Farm Collective and APIFI! Cool. All right, we have a couple more announcements to make before the next act. I'm going to bring up Tracy Kato Kiriyama to talk a little bit more about this TN Talks thing that Linda Wei mentioned. And we're going to discuss with microphones. It's very official business.
Hello, everybody.
Woo!
How you doing? All right.
Okay, Trey. So,
Okay.
what is this TN Talks business?
What is TN Talks? So TN Talks is a new public program of Tuesday Night Project. It's similar to other projects that we've done in the past, like TN on Tour. And TNT is like a new series.
Ooh, okay,
Yes.
so what's the difference between TN Talks and Tuesday Night Cafe?
Okay, so TN Talks is not a show. It's not a magnificent show like this is. But what we do in TN Talks is we're taking one aspect out of a TNC and expanding a whole conversation around it. So think mini symposium and part workshop. Yes.
The first event is on 5/20. I know.
May 20, Saturday, May 20. It's free.
And what can one expect if they were to attend this free TN Talk on the 20th?
Well, before I forget one thing that it's free, I have to thank the California Endowment for funding the program and making
Thank
it
you,
free
California.
and allowing us to give donations to the partners that we're bringing in. So, what to expect? You're getting to know a little bit about API Forward Movement tonight, a little bit about the LA Worm Farm Collective. So what we're going to do is really engage in small group discussions, storytelling, story exchange, and Skillshare, just to expand on the work that they're doing and have all of us participating in this discussion about how we're taking care of ourselves and other through these really hard times. Because it's hard, right? Like being in community, engaging, doing the work that we're doing. It's hard, right? So we're going to take this time, 3 hours on a Saturday, nourish each other. You're going to get tastings of the API Forward Movement CSA, prepared by a local chef. And you're also going to get to go home with worm castings, and we're going to actually do like a seed demonstration. Yeah, does that sound good?
Sounds really fun.
So since you're, one of the producers for this series as well, what excites you, Lauren, about this symposia?
I love Tuesday Night Cafe. But with TN Talks, everyone is super, super involved. It's workshops, discussions, it's small groups, it's dyads, yeah. And so it's going to be a really fun time. 3 hours where you're on your feet or sitting down, but very much a part of the whole time. Everyone's a part of it, which is really fun.
Yeah. So the only thing is we have a limited amount of space. I think we're going to max out at about 65, 67 people. So if you're interested in signing up, we have a Facebook event page, and you can see Lauren, myself, and where's Linda with the goggles?
Linda with the goggles.
Okay. Oh, Linda took off the goggles.
Okay.
But see us. We'll sign you up directly if you don't want to do it yourself on Facebook, yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Woo!
All right, we're going to have a short message from Abe from Visual Communications.
Hey everybody! Who out here has been to some of the programs of the Los Angeles Asian Pacific Film Festival? Raise your hands or just yell help. Yes, so I want to let you guys know that we still had 3 days of the festival, and then starting on May 5th, we moved down to Orange County in Buena Park. We're really, really excited. This has been a great festival. but we need for you guys, to help us out. We are having a volunteer call. If you are interested in volunteering this week and next week, it's really simple. Just send an email to volunteer@vconline.org. Just let us know you want to help us out. And also, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing a special program that TNP is going to be co-presenting tomorrow night, Armed, Locked, and Loaded. It used to be the VC Digital Posse, but it's got a new name, but the same people. Check it out, CGV Cinemas, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. So thanks a lot. Let's see you guys at the festival and help us volunteer. All right? Thanks.
All right. Also, I want to say the stretches were very beautiful and intimate and tender. I didn't do it because it was a little too intimate for me, but watching everyone else do it was very cool. Okay, so our next act up is Letters to Eve. Woo! Awesome. They are a revolutionary musical dedicated to the stories of the millions affected by concentration camps in the U.S. and overseas. The musical follows a Japanese family and their plight through Executive Order 9066 and how difficult it was to retain core family values and optimistic views. It also uproots the forgotten stories of people of color in the European concentration camps, as well as the unknown brothel systems in those same camps. The pieces you will see today follow Ray, the lover of our story, winding his way through a day in camp, and how connected we all are through art and literature. Let's hear it for Letters to Eve! Woo!
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Tuesday Night Cafe, for having us and for putting on a project like this. You look around to your left, to your right, you see people, you see humans dedicating one night of their lives to singing, dancing, eating, and loving each other. I would say that is the best way to resist in a lot of ways. We resist through love, we resist through music, and that is this musical. It's for you guys. It's about resisting. It's about never giving up. The song is called Holding On. We're also going to be doing Melody for the Ages and America's Finest. Enjoy.
Don't sign, take time, let them need, live with envy, answers you right. Put pen to paper, no matter how hard. Into the fray, calmly Can I die? Can I bleed? Must I fight? Should I leave? Can I die? Can I bleed? Must I fight? Should I leave? You must go on without me. This love can survive alone. Never will rise where I don't call you home. These hands will hold you. 1, 2, 3, 4, every day when 6, 7, 8, I'm flying. 1, 2, 3, stay free. I'm cold too. One by one. Wake me when you're done. 1, 2, 3, stay free. 6, 7, 8. For me, eating maybe let me know when you've started. Stronger than before, forward on to down, together from the top. Forward on to down, together one by one.
A slap in the face, this time too hard.
Time to silently fall.
This is me. I'm sorry, little old me. Not much to see. Plain, yes, nothing to show. A 6 at best, average Joe. Smiling all the same, keep the picture in its frame. Watching as time flies by. No melody suits my rhyme. Waiting for that song to come and rescue me. A melody for the ages, just a dream for today. Smiling till I find a reason for this rhyme. Harmony, how I've waited for music to break the borders of silence and shine some light on me.
This is me. I'm sorry. Ordinary, enough if you please. Plain, yes, ill-tempered, no. 7.5 maybe, who knows? Smiling all the same, never one to partake in games. I'm all in if by your hand. I hope you understand. If I knew the line, I'd say it 1,000 times. But romance hides far behind me, and I'm left here alone, waiting for the file on love to fall on me. An easy read, then I'm ready to put down the charm and beguile your senses with love you've never known.
Waiting for that song to come and rescue me. A melody
Love
for
you've
the
never
ages,
known.
just a dream for today.
Love you've never
Smiling
known.
till I find a reason for this rhyme.
Harmony, how I've waited for music to break the borders of silence and shine some So you're scared, so you're tired. Your ticket of faith is all but expired. Our bodies ache, our psyche shattered, like old dolls bruised and battered. We're smarter than that, stronger too. Center stage for our debut. Look around and you will see finer men than me. We are America's finest. We are the best in the world. Look around and you will find us. Watch us shine, watch us glow. So you're done, the battle's been won, as evil conducts mankind in its grasp. We who put survival first swallowed our pride and kept it last. We go into battle with guns in our hands, but honor at heart. Honor that got us here, drove us to the start. We are America's finest. We are the best in the world. Look around and you will find us. Watch us shine, watch us glow. Thrown down behind barbed wires, now we're the ones they'll admire. Given the chance to flee or to fire, I'm taking up arms, I'm blazing the road. I'm making damn sure that my story gets told. We're lucky men, lucky to be needed, lucky to know succeeded. A platoon with something to prove is far more fierce. In war there's no equal, a legacy of hearts to pierce. A man in love is far more lethal. Can't you see? Won't you see? Will you see with me, my men, my friends? We have more to fight for. We have more to win. Our history's about to begin. We are the best in.
What? Let's give it up for Letters to Eve! What? Okay, Letters to Eve makes me really wish I could sing. Letters to Eve is what I feel like I sound like in my car when I'm singing to Rent. When I really probably sound more like Olaf the Snowman from Frozen. That was amazing. Okay, Sophia's gonna announce our next community announcement. What?
Okay. I know, they're too good. All right, up next we're going to have an announcement from Mike Nallo, otherwise known as DJ Wax Styles, and he'll be talking about his Filipino American Life podcast.
Woo!
Yeah, save you the trouble of walking all the way over there. My name is Michael Nilad, also DJ Wax Styles. I'm part of this thing called This Filipino American Life podcast. We're about a year old now, and we're having a party actually at the Park's Finest next Saturday, 13th, from 8 to whenever. And so we're gonna have food, beer, maybe karaoke. I might be DJing if I'm in the mood. But yeah, come check us out at thisfilipinoamericanlife.com. We're also on iTunes and Mixcloud and Stitcher and wherever else podcasts are found and listened to. So that's it.
All right. How many of you guys have been liking DJ Waxstyle's spinning tonight? So groovy, so cool. And now we're gonna bring up Sophie, who's gonna tell us more about the open mic for tonight.
Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm the stage manager for Tuesday Night Cafe. This mic is slightly too short for me, so I'm just gonna lift it up. So I'm here to introduce our open mic for tonight. So for folks who don't know, our open mic sign-up start at 7 p.m. before every show. So again, that's every first and third Tuesday. Get here at 7 p.m. and you can sign up for the open mic. We make sure that we have this open mic because we want to be able to give a voice to folks who might not be able to perform in other spaces, folks whose voices have been marginalized elsewhere. We want to be a space for those voices to be heard. So with that said, I'm going to introduce our first open mic performer for tonight. Our first open mic performer is 22 years old, going from an anteater to an Aggie, and hoping to learn songwriting. So give it up for Allison Tran.
Hello. I'm just doing a cover of a song. It's by Kehlani. It's called Bright. Yeah. Little girl, watching her reflection as she parts her curves into 4 sections. She says, "It don't look like them, I don't look like her, and I don't want what's on my head. But baby girl, don't be misled." Yeah, yeah. Young woman reading magazines, thinking to herself, nobody looks like me. Oh, I've got all these curves, all this nerve. Why can't I keep a man? But baby girl, if you love yourself, you can. Can nobody love somebody that do not love themselves? You are what you choose to be. It's not up to no one else. So be great, be kind. Don't let them dim your light. A woman like the sun should always stay bright. No, young boy. And then I forgot the lyrics again. Staring at his dirty sneakers, thinking my shoes don't shine, money's tight, I will never get a date. But baby boy, that's not what it takes. Ooh, young man, always at the center, his arms look bigger. Saying you see those guys, they get all the girls. I just want to be like them. But baby boy, you're spreading yourself thin. 'Cause can nobody love somebody that do not love themselves? You are what you choose to be. It's not up to no one else. So be great, be kind. Don't let them dim your light. 'Cause a man like the sun should always stay bright. No, yes you are like the sun, so always stay bright.
Give it up one more time for Allison. Allison was actually on our first open mic for this season, and this time I was like, I'm not gonna like make the same face I made last time when she started singing, but I totally did. She's so good. Okay, so our next performer on the open mic is gonna be Christian Purpose, and Christian is a New York State native, Filipino, supporter of Asian American arts, yeah, and a spoken word poet / hip hop head / positive battle rapper. And then it also says that Christian is a Sagittarius, and there's a smiley face, but it might also be a winky face. So give it up for Christian!
Hey guys, thank you so much. Just real fast, like that was awesome. Was that like not awesome? Can I get like more applause for both of those acts? The first one and the stretches. Man, this place is dope. It's like a nice little vacuum in LA that I'm so happy that I found. It's my first time here. Thank you so much. So I normally like to freestyle and improvise my set, but I feel really like it's really close to heart. API and poetry and writing material for me is something that's a little more vulnerable. So I'm trying to get better at it and practicing my art and sharing. And I've been working on this API, specifically AAPI poem, for this month that I just finished today. And I normally don't like to read from my phone, but I just finished it and I thought this would be a great place to share it. So thank you. So without further ado, this one is for you. Confession time. When someone first brought up the term POC in a conversation with me a few months back, I didn't know what she meant, but I nodded my head and continued along. I'd much rather maintain a woke mentality than claim my social fallacy, because the first thing I thought of when I heard POC was POW, prisoner of war. And I thought, nah, that couldn't be right. That's a remnant reserved for history texts, a tactic of times we'd much rather forget. We're past those events. They say to leave that to rest, but I'm not sure we're done with that history yet. See, POC, as I gradually came to understand, stands for people of color. Originally referring only to those of a black complexion, but eventually extending to include the full range of the non-white spectrum, and usually indicative of discussions of diversity or a buzzword at social lectures at universities. But beyond a talking point, POCs are, in many ways, modernized POWs. Not necessarily physically imprisoned, but shackled by other people's ignorance of what their roles should and shouldn't be. You see, I am more than my color. But that tends to be the footprint that leaves the first impression as people walk through who they think I am in their first 10 seconds. I feel like a prisoner in my own skin, a felon in my melanin who, despite what you may think, is actually quite eloquent, because that's the game I have to play. Every second of every day, a never-ending underdog story, a dogfight in every interview and exchange, like the last leg of a world tournament. And while POWs are captured in the wars they wage, POCs are simply born in it. But we learn from an early age how to thicken our skin. Even downwind from the draft, we are still world-weary, navigating a social stratosphere battlefield of microaggressions and fragile egos. We learn how to withstand the cannibals, but that doesn't make it any more palatable. This philosophy of limited capacity for us, for places of privilege for people of color, how there's only so much room at the top, and we have to adopt an us versus them mindset if we're gonna weather this treacherous social climate. And you might be thinking, hold up, wait. I think you're over-exaggerating this plight. This isn't the 1940s. We're not going around and tagging the off-whites. We're not busting in people's doors and attacking them on site. We're not scanning passenger cabins, finding them and dragging them off flights. We're active in our fight. At least that's what you keep telling yourself. Deaf even to an undocumented population next door that's yelling for your help. And even if you're quick to rebuttal that all of that is the violence of a tyrant, that those policies were never your intention or aim, I call BS on that claim. And that you're masking your own passiveness, passing on your potential for change. But I'm not trying to soil my sentiment with venomous rhetoric or overly colorful language. I just want to get my point across in a way that will get you to listen, to reconsider the misconceptions you were made to believe about the scarcity of space for diversity and certainty of racial disparity, and develop a dialogue so we can work together instead of separately. I'm not trying to make enemies just to create empathy. I'm not trying to fight you, but invite you to the conversation we're having about the status quo's change and flow, and how if we're ever going to change the sentences of oppression of POCs, we have to change our sentences, direction, and the change we seek. So send a letter to your senator, hit up the POB, spread your voice on social media, make your feed POP. Because whether you were a POW and or now are a POC, the most important thing of all is to share that POV. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Christian! That was amazing. Okay, so our final performer on the open mic for today is a high school senior who will be studying musical theater at Emerson College, and will... Yeah, lots of Emerson College fans out there. And we'll be singing from Waitress. Give it up for Cindy Tai.
Hello. My name is Cindy Tai, and I'm in the wonderful cast of Letters to Eve. Please come see us. And today I will be singing She Used to Be Mine from Waitress by Sarah Bareilles. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes, this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know that I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind.
but she used to be
All right, can we please hear it for the open mic? All right, everyone, how are y'all feeling right now? Tuesday Night Cafe, how are y'all feeling? All right, my name is Sean Muir. If you missed the top of the show, I am the producer-curator here at Tuesday Night Cafe. The open mic is near and dear to my heart because that's actually how I started here at Tuesday night as a 18-year-old kid in that alleyway with like a piece of paper, like shaking, palm sweaty, mom spaghetti, just kind of like trying to figure out this piece, and then got on the mic and performed. And so it takes a lot of courage to get on this mic, to come to the space not knowing if you're gonna get in the lottery, and then when you get through the lottery, not knowing how it's gonna go on the mic. So let's give it one more time for the open mic. But with that, you're rocking at Tuesday Night Cafe. If you just stumbled in, Tuesday Night Cafe is the nation's oldest Asian American mic series. We're trying to figure out the language around that still, but we have an open mic and we have 5 to 6 acts, and we also like to bring in community organizations of visual artists. So it's really about the circle. This all happens and is all centered around the community, right? And when we say community, we mean people who come through here, people who organize in different spaces around LA, and obviously the legacy of activists, organizers, artists, etc., who have created this space here, and then this literal space of Little Tokyo that allows us to be here today, right? Because what Little Tokyo did not just survive, it was made to survive off the backs of people's support, off the back of organizing, and off the backs of people who really believed that a space like Little Tokyo was necessary, important, and valuable to Los Angeles. And so with that, everything you see here, from these speakers, to this mic I'm talking on, to these beautiful blinding lights, to this mixing board, this all comes off of the back of donations and fundraising. So it's that time again of the show. We have this box labeled the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a few bucks won't suck box. Sorry, lots of letters that get jumbled and then I get confused and say off-color things. So I am going to be walking around with this box. If you are feeling so kind, we would appreciate a few dollars, a few more dollars, a couple $100, whatever you can put in this box will ensure that we can continue to provide this space as a free public service for 7 months out of the year. Does that sound good? Sound all right? All right, can we please hear it one more time for DJ Wax Styles? And can we please hear it for our hosts, Lauren and Sophia?
Thanks, Sean. While we're doing let's hear it for our sound engineer, Nada, back there. Doing a killer job. Cool. All right, so we have a couple community announcements. We're going to bring up collaboration. All right.
Oh, he was not lying. That is blinding. I can't see anything. Thank you, kind human. All right, how many of you are familiar with collaboration? Oh my God, that makes me so happy, because when I moved here a year and a half ago, I had no idea what collaboration was. Fast forward, my name is Manpreet Kaur. I'm the executive director of Collaboration Los Angeles. And I am here today to speak to these lovely people who I can't see the lovely faces of actually, about collaboration, for those of you who don't know what that is. So our mission, very quickly, is empowerment through entertainment. How many of you like entertainment? Oh, that's also great, because why else would you be here on a Tuesday night? So what does that mean? It means we put on shows all throughout the year. We help to elevate the local artists and also provide so many opportunities for them to kind of meet established artists and leaders within the community. And what I really wanted to kind of leave you all with today is, just this message. If you are interested in collaboration, please audition for our showcase that is happening here at East West Players in July. So our application deadline has just been pushed to this Friday. So if you are a creative, if you're a rapper, a singer, any kind of spoken word artist. Christian, who was here earlier speaking, has actually applied, I believe. So if you're interested at all, please apply. Check us out at collaborationla.org, as well as Collaboration LA on Facebook. So all the information is there. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Let's hear it for collaboration! Okay, if you just walked in, I'm going to make one more quick plug for our new program, Tuesday Night Talks, TN Talks. It's happening on May 20th. It's going to be really cool, you guys. It's around nourishment, how we nourish ourselves, how we nourish this earth in this very interesting time that we're living. You can find more information on our Facebook, RSVP. It's going to be really, really fun to dig in. Okay, Sophia? Yo.
I'm still here. All right, so if you haven't already, we do have Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. You can find us at Tuesday Night Project on Facebook or TN Project on Twitter and Instagram. All right, is that enough plugs?
That's good.
All right, up next we have Kirin Khan, and Kirin Khan is a Pakhtana writer from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Her work explores immigration, violence, and belonging. She currently lives in Oakland, California, and works as a senior analyst for YouGov. Kirin is a 2016 Vona Voices alum, a 2017 Penn Center USA Emerging Voices Fellow, and an upcoming 2017 Grotto Fellow. Her work has appeared in many publications, including Uproot, Sparkle, and Blink, and 7x7 LA. Kirin is currently working on her first novel, so please give a big round of applause to Kirin Khan.
Woo!
Thank you. So I do write a lot about immigration and violence and hard stuff. So thinking about nourishment was really a great exercise for me. And a lot of what I've been meditating on lately is diaspora and being a person of diaspora. And so a lot of these poems are speaking to that experience and are very specific to my culture, but I encourage you to also take this moment to reflect on your own connections to diaspora and to your ancestors and to your culture and traditions. So this first poem is called Poem for Ramadan. In sleep-blurred kitchenette, drowsy clanks of pots, slammed cupboards, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and a cup of coffee. Alone before sunrise, how she'd rise like steam, an hour before waking us, to cook eggs, turkey bacon, oatmeal, bowls of fruit chaat, opening pink boxes of pastries. So even as 5 Muslim children went to school hungry, we wanted for nothing. This next one is called Prayer for Majnoon, which is kind of slang for the beloved. Why Khudaya, the darkest eyes are haunting me. The one who walks slow and sure through ash-colored desert. His turban, dark. His hair, oiled. His skin, dark. His hands, gentle as prayer. Why Khudaya, protect the gentle man from those who would mistake gentle for frail, from their whispers like knives, from those who would mistake gentle for coward, from evil tied in knots, from those who would mistake gentle for incapable, as though he was not the best to soothe the strongest bull on Eid al-Adha, to sing gently in its ear, to run calm hands across the colossal neck and slice the aorta. This next poem is a gloss after Ghani Khan's Tulip. If you're not familiar with a gloss, you start off with 4 lines from a poet or a song that is very well known. So a lot of people might use Shakespeare. Ghani Khan is a famous Pakhtun poet. He's the Pakhtun poet. But the translations are a little flowery, so thank you for your patience. So, in this gray desert, a flamboyant flame of divine light am I. Beauty's silent song, a miracle from the sky. In your garden, there are thousands of flowers like me, a nameless droplet in a nameless sea. She tells me it's Kismet, how she raised me. With her sure step, a Pukhtuna in the crowd will always draw the eye. Among my people in the mountains, I must seem ordinary. In this gray desert, a flamboyant flame of divine light am I. Under fluorescent lights, all faces waxen, wan. I convulse color with every shiver of my thighs. My namesake glows, the early rays of dawn. Beauty's roaring song, a miracle from the sky. In this gray desert, my heart hurts for home. Khuzama Moor, my mother, insists that this is where I must be. A Pukhtuna among Pukhtuns, I warp monochrome. In their gardens, there are thousands of flowers like me. Since she grew in a garden, vivid but unknown, she planted me in desert, solitary. Unwilling to raise an ordinary girl, a nameless droplet in a nameless sea. Thanks. This is my last one. This is another exercise that I encourage you all to try. So, letter from a future ancestor. If you are reading this, I know we survive. If you are reading this, I hope you kept the language and the music. If you are reading this and you are the only one left, if they have bombed the mountains into valleys, the Swat River desiccated, Khyber Pass collapsed, trace the lines of your palm and know where you can find us. If you are reading this and don't know if I'm talking to you, ask yourself, have they called you savage? Told you you walk too proud? Have you felt the urge to kill the one who wronged you? Do you offer shelter to anyone who asks, even your enemy? Do you feel us? We who push against your lungs in deep heaves, we who strum your vocal cords till your throat aches with words you cannot pronounce. Remember that every part of your body is the compilation of our bodies. Do not disown my grandfather's nose. Do not abandon the birthmark on my back. Do not cast off the crooked smile of 3 charming sisters who once blossomed feral wild, who only live now in the arrogant drumbeat of your stride, in the throbbing pulse of your hips, in the breathless rapture of your dance. Thank you.
Wow, let's hear it for Kieran. Whoa. I convulse color from every sugar of my thighs. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Okay, I guess I'm making this one. Annie Owl is a British indie folk singer-songwriter. Her music has been described as the most beautiful sound for sadness. Her new album, Scented Cigarettes, is available on iTunes and Spotify, and I think even in that table right back in the corner. All right, let's welcome Annie Owl. Woo!
Oh, the mic's not on. Is it on? Oh, it is. Hello, everyone. I'm Annie Owl. This first song is called Naked Heart. Okay. We hold me one last time in the dark. Your mouth covered in lies, my naked heart. And I can smell your cigarettes on my shirt. It's 1:45 and I'm already gone. So I'll trace the lines inked around your skin, cuddle you in, breathe before I speak. Oh, you whispers, ooh, ooh. I'm listening to you. I'm paralyzed with your eyes, paralyzed with your eyes. We hold me one last time in the dark. Your mouth covered in lies, my naked heart. Thank you. This is called She. She says I always give her crap. Don't know how I even lived with that. She says I broke her heart. But darling, don't you remember how we began? She'd always ask to make music my heart is where you'll always belong. And I've been bitter for far too long. I'm afraid our hearts will always be apart. Thank you. Okay. So I have one more song for you guys. Thank you for Thank you for being a brilliant audience. I'm actually going on tour this summer, so all of the yay! And I'm making a documentary about the tour. So I'm selling CDs and T-shirts and cute stickers, and everything you buy will go towards funding the tour. So thank you. Yeah, this song is called Take Her. Oh, that sounds bad. Okay, wait. You can take her for all she's worth. She was nothing but a heartless cunt. Hope she makes you feel the way you want to. And then I hope she breaks you the way you broke my trust. And oh, you warned me to stay away from her, and you told me that I could do better. In the night, you were my comforter. All this time, you were fucking her. And spread your legs for her. Karma's a bitch, and she'll come back to bite. Spread your legs for her. Karma's a bitch, and she'll come back to bite. Spread your legs for her. Karma's a bitch, and she'll come back to bite. She'll come back to bite. You can take her for all she's worth. She was nothing
Hello. Let's hear it again for Annie. Ow!
This is working? Okay, it's working.
I know, guys. Y'all, we've come to our last act of the night. How did that happen?
I don't know. Everyone's quiet. Okay. Anyway, so we are to our last show, which is Earth to Jupiter. And Earth to Jupiter is comprised of Aaron Lee and Warren Tang, who have been best friends since junior high school. They've played shows from the OC to LA for the 66 Night Market to a show in Hollywood for NPR.
They say the struggles of growing up and the stresses of life have been constant themes in their songs. Trying to fit in and feeling out of place have been hard, but through the music, they can find threads of healing and hope. All right.
So without further ado, let's welcome
Earth to Jupiter.
Thank you so much. Can you do me a huge favor and just make a ton of noise for all the performers that was up here today, right? Oh my goodness. Amazing. They were just amazing. So, we're Earth to Jupiter. We're going to play a few songs for you. Whenever you guys are ready.
Won't get away from it all. Someday won't get away. Someday won't get away from it all. Someday won't get away. This is not what I wanted. No, this is not what I planned. You never said it'd be easy. Bit off track. It's just the way it happened. It must have been meant to be. I feel I'm stuck in just the same routine. But when I look in your eyes, I find a reason which I bring about this changing. Tell me when you're good to me. From it all. Someday we'll get away. Someday we'll get away from it all. Someday we'll get away. Every time I say sorry, you never obedient. I call back in a hurry. Oh, you're always quick to forgive. It's just the way I do things. It's just the way that they are. Inside I'm trapped, I've flown alone so far. But when I look to your heart, I find a reason to start bring about this changing. Tell me when you're good to me. Get away from it all. Someday we'll get away. Someday we'll get away from it all. Someday we'll get away.
Thank Thank you so much. Wow, you guys are amazing. Big thank you to every volunteer, every producer, everybody that pours their blood, sweat into this event. I can't tell you how meaningful this is, especially for Aaron and I as artists, to be able to perform in a space like this. Thank you so much to all of you guys. Oh, no, you can let it run. For making this happen. So this next song is called Stop.
Stop. Think about the damage that you've done. Think of all the times you tried to run away from everyone, while love waits for you and chases you in time, sinks in crevices inside your mind and haunts you. Please remember, it's not as if the things that you were doing necessarily made you happy. You knew the difference between what was right and what was wrong. You were scared, were you not? You're a failure and forgot that my love has come to seek and save the lost. Stop. Have I really ever let you down? Do my words come off the way to sound unreasonable? Don't be worried. Love flows inside my blood and from my hands. You have always been part of my plan. I got this. Please remember, it's not as if the things that you were doing necessarily made you happy. You knew the difference between what was right and what was wrong. You were scared, were you not? You're a failure and forgot that my love has come to seek and save the lost. Come on, Aaron! Time I'll find a way. No, I won't leave you alone. I won't rest until the day I bring you home. Man, you guys are awesome. This is so much fun. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sad. This is our last song. I wish we could just hang out like this every night. Can we do the same thing tomorrow? Yeah. I'd be remiss if I don't mention this. Aaron actually and his wife own Snowciety, which is a poke restaurant right around the corner. So we're there all the time. Come have a poke bowl with us and write us a favorable Yelp review. It helps. This last song's called Hate. And I hate to be ignored. Hate to wait, I'll sit impatiently. I think of all the things I could or should have done differently. When I think I find it hard to fall asleep. It's so dark, I never thought that I could see you holding me, tell me it's okay. You have seen the future and the past can't stop you. You have shared my pain, we are one the same. By your time you'll soon take me away. I feel alone tonight. So won't you lead me through? And now my fears alive until I'm home with you. The clouds are red tonight, and as my eyes adjust, the sound is met with light. My fears are calmed with love. I'm singing, you will bring me home, where I can sleep in my own bed. I can finally rest. Want to be remembered, and I need to be assured that you should never will or want to leave. When I think of all the things that you have done faithfully, I close my eyes believing that you still love me. It's so dark, I never thought that I could see you holding me. You tell me it's okay. You have seen the future and the past can't stop you. You have shared my pain, we are one the same. By your time you'll soon take me away. I feel alone tonight, so won't you lead me through? And now my fears alive until I'm home with you. The clouds are red tonight, and as my eyes adjust, the sound is met with light. My fears are calmed with love. I'm singing, you will bring me home, where I can sleep in my own bed. I can finally rest.
Thank you so much, everybody. Our wives are here, Leslie and Jess, my cousin Walter, Biho, Tim, Tiger. Sorry if you came and I couldn't see you, Hannah. All our friends here. Anyway, thank you so much, Tuesday Night Project, for what you guys do. You guys are amazing. God bless you all. Thank you.
Whoa, one more time for letters to Eve.
Earth to Jupiter.
Oh wait, Earth to Jupiter. I'm the worst host ever.
Hey, let's give a big hand for all of our artists and performers tonight.
Woo!
Okay, can we also bring up Sean, our producer?
Can we please hear one time for Lauren Moon and Sophia Chang, our staffers. Lauren's first time hosting, Sophia second time hosting. Who had a good time tonight? All right, so a good 70% of you, that's good. The other 30%, it'll grow on you, that's fine. If you are so inclined, we have another show. Again, this is happening every first and third Tuesday of the month. We are in our 19th year, so we have a good 11 more shows to go before our staff can sleep. But it's fine, we're gonna be great. So our next show is in 2 weeks, and it is gonna be a very special show. It's a very special show. So again, this is Food Month if you missed it. And so we are actually working with two artists, Aaron O'Brien and Yumi Sakugawa. And we are creating, we're messing with the format. We're trying something new. We're being super collaborative. So it's either going to be really, really, really awesome or a piling tire fire. So either way, you're going to want to be here because the Snapchats are going to be lit. So definitely come to next week. Our next show is May 16th. May 16th is our next show. When's our next show? When's our next show? All right. So again, this is a volunteer run, volunteer produced. If you would not mind stacking some chairs, maybe helping rack some cable. Nada Kim in the back with the glasses and the hoodie, cardigan will help you wrap some coils up here. So if you want to help with the stage stuff, just come up here and then Nada will assist you with that. Otherwise, please help us stack chairs. Please say hi to the artists on the side. Please say hi to the artists who performed. Please say hi to somebody new, make some friends. Again, this is about meeting people and creating community, not just coming here for the gram and leaving. Thank you so much.